Easy, the big bandit, understand it. Pop off on me, I'll leave you right where you standing. See me and you, we don't speak the same language. I'm not from this planet.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Game Time Decisions with Avi and Matt, and you are here with another segment of Backyard Bets. Happy Monday, everyone. We are going over a slow weekend. Worst weekend of the year so far, but it's all right. We'll bounce back. You know, yesterday we had 2 picks out for you. We kind of skipped the video. We dropped a short reel and a IG short. YouTube short. Now we went over Jabari Smith yesterday for points and assists, and over for Bam on his points. They both washed. Bam didn't get a lot of opportunities. Jabari Smith got into foul trouble. It was really tough day for us. But it's all right, you know, new week. We start over the new week. We're going to get into some new picks. Today we have 4 picks for you for the NBA slate. And before I get into that, actually, let me show you some of the tools that we use. So we have this website right here is called Daily Grind Fantasy, DGF. It's a great tool that compares all of your sportsbooks odds, gives you a positive EV value. It also can comprise like fantasy scores for apps that don't have fantasy scores for you, in case you're betting on like PrizePicks where they might have a fantasy score, and Underdog and FanDuel, and you know they don't have a fantasy score. They'll add up all their stats to give you a comparison that will help you, you know, in deciding an over and under. You know, really good tool, and it's live. It gives you live updates every time a new pick is bumped or a new pick is adjusted. They will adjust the line and they'll let you know what the probability of that is as well. So let's get into our DG pick for the day. Let me search it up real quick.
Today we are looking at Cameron Johnson on the Brooklyn Nets. They're going to be matched up with the Golden State Warriors. The Brooklyn Nets will be at home. So we're looking at his rebounds and assists over 7.5. As you can see on the screen there, it's got 53% odds to go over. So that's a better chance for us to hit the play. We're looking at, you know, minus 130 from the different sports books on the right-hand side there. We do like the matchup, and after speaking about it, he's going to have Kuminga on him. A rookie, a little bit smaller. I think they're about the same height, but body-wise a little bit smaller. Cam Thomas is going to be at the shooting guard now, so we expect him to be obviously taking a lot more shots, combined with Mikal Bridges. So they're going to obviously need rebound power. And right now all they have is Claxton, so he's going to need some help, and their bench is a little hurt right now with their bigs. So, Avi, any points on that?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we're hoping that Cam Johnson and Kuminga just battle it out today. You know, if you guys can't, if the rebounds and assists bump over 8, you know, I wouldn't suggest it. If it's at 8.5, 9, I probably wouldn't take it. But I know PrizePicks has it at 7.5 right now, and I know Underdog might have it at 8. Those two are really good numbers. I do think that they're going to battle it out, him and Kuminga, and hopefully, you know, that just leads to him either passing up the shot and giving up, you know, passing the ball and getting assists to Mikal Bridges or Cam Thomas, or fighting with Kuminga down low and getting the boards. I see him getting 5 and 5 today.
Agreed.
All right. So yeah, let's
go
over your pick first.
All righty, people. So I got this feeling in my gut today that it's gonna be an under day. So we're looking at LeBron James, LeDrama James. PRA under 41.5. We just checked PrizePicks. It's still at this number. Maybe by the time this video comes out, maybe it's at 40.5 to 40. You could still possibly take it at that number. Definitely do your own due diligence at that point. But we think this could be either a blowout or LeBron just doesn't, show up today. Like I mentioned in the last video, him and the Lakers got beef right now. So he chooses when he wants to play. It's probably like we said in those big games against big competitors, like we saw he played against the Knicks. We were speaking about this play too. There's always a chance he might not play, but we think if he does play, like we said, he's just not going to show up here. So, Avi, I'll let you take the numbers, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, I mean, he's hit the under 15 out of 20 times. If it gets pushed down to 40.5 and you adjust the line, Also, not really quick to mention, I mean, this website is Outlier, a really good tool as well. We also use this hand in hand with DGF. This is to compare daily props with what we see on DGF. Usually we'll take the DGF picks and then do our research on Outlier to see what's good, what's not good, what's hitting, what's not hitting, what's the matchups. You know what I mean? Who's playing, who's not playing, right? So if you look at this, you can actually adjust the line to 40.5. Boom. You hit that. It'll adjust you. It takes away 2 games, so he still hits it 13 in the last 20, which is pretty solid. The matchup is kind of poor as far as Charlotte goes. They allow a lot of points, rebounds, and assists. The only issue is that, or not issue, I say, the only benefit is that we assume that Charlotte is going to get blown out. You know, it's a high spread today. And hopefully he sits for some of this game, as well as he can get a lot of his players going without him having to do a lot of work against a team like Charlotte. And that's also really what we're looking for. You know, if he can come out with 29 and 8, boom, we hit it. Solid.
Yep.
That's a good day for him. That's a good day for us.
Exactly. Yeah. And Charlotte's home in this one?
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Charlotte is home.
Yeah, and Charlotte's home. So, I mean, like I said, we just don't expect it to be a game that he really, you know, wants to
Cares
play.
about,
So
yeah.
if he does play, it's like it's just kind of a get in, get out type thing.
Right.
Alrighty, and the next one.
All right, let me get into mine real quick. So I got Kyrie Irving under 27.5 points. My boy is coming back off an injury, and I don't like doubting your boy Kyrie because he's a beast. But at the same time, he's playing with Luka, which is a bigger beast. And I think Luka is he's living in a shadow right now. I don't think Kyrie is going to come out and drop 30, 28, 29 the first day out of an injury against a team like Philly that has strong guards and forwards, I should say, with Maxey, Kelly Oubre, and Tobias Harris as, you know, pretty good defenders. They're not terrible. We got him here. If you look at his numbers, he's hit 14 of the last 20, which is pretty solid. Over the course of the season, he's hit 73% of the time, so this is a pretty solid number. Like we said before, you know, Maxey's matchup with him, I think he's going to give him a hard time, and hopefully Luka will have the better matchup against Kelly Oubre, making Luka more inclined to do what Luka does, which is handle the ball, pass the ball, rebound the ball, score the ball, do everything. He pretty much do everything. Yeah, he coaches the team and he gives them water on the timeouts.
Yeah,
but So I mean, that's really what I'm looking at right there. We're gonna go ahead and lock that one in too. Matt, you got anything else that you want to add to that one?
Against Philly, I think they're going to be a little bit more defensively focused now, especially at the perimeter with no Embiid. And they're just going to have to keep coming out for a win. So that leads into this next pick. If Tobias Harris and Maxey are playing, like I said, it's going to be a battle on both sides, but Philly's looking like just a more sound team because everybody would be there. The starters are there.
Right.
All right. So into our next pick. Like I said, the starters are there. So if Tobias Harris is there, let me start with saying he's game time. He didn't play in the last one, but Avi did some sound research and found out like he was just, probably sick with a cold or something like that. Wasn't feeling good. So he decided not to play. We expect him to play here. You said he practiced?
On Sunday,
On Sunday, yeah. He practiced on Sunday. So, we're looking for him to play here. No Embiid on Philly. So him and Maxey's going to be the number one scorer, but he could easily take that spot too if the defense is hounding Maxey. So as a potential number one option, 23 points is not a lot, especially for this guy who can shoot threes, get a lot of fouls, shoot the mid range, play in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So if he plays, we're looking at it as a very good position for Tobias Harris. Yeah,
and I also want to add that as far as the Philly-Dallas game goes, Tobias Harris has the best matchup to score against Dallas as opposed to everybody else on the team because you have Luka and Kyrie in the front court, right? Yeah, the front court. And you got Luka and Kyrie in the front court, so that's going to give Maxey and Oubre a little bit of a harder time as far as, them wanting to score from the perimeter, With that being said, Tobias Harris is going up against who is he? Yeah, I'll tell you.
Derek Jones Jr.,
Derek Jones, yeah. He's athletic, but I don't think he can handle Tobias Harris's athletic or aggressiveness, I should say, because whenever Embiid is out, he likes to take 20 shots a game.
Yeah.
And if you can take 20 shots a game and you go 10 for 20 and you go to the line a couple times, man, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just shoot 50%, do an average. If you drop 25, even better. You know, last game he played, he dropped 28 without Embiid, and there were a couple of games where he had the right amount of shot. Actually, most of the games that Embiid are out, he has the right amount of shot attempts. It's just about whether or not he's connecting and what the deal is as far as the matchup goes, as well as Maxey. So we're playing off of the Maxey matchup to really lead to this Tobias pick. Boom, yeah. So that's gonna be our picks for the day. You know, let's go over them real quick. We got our DGF pick of the day. That's Cam Johnson over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Might get pushed to 8. LeBron James under 41.5 PRA might get pushed to 40.5. I'd still play it. Don't go under 40 though. You know, because that'll definitely ruin your day. Then you got Kyrie Irving under 27.5 points. And Tobias Harris over 22.5 points as our prop watch. Now, I didn't actually mention this, but we did put it as the prop watch only because of the whole Maxey Harris dynamic that they have going on. And he hasn't actually hit this number in a while. It's just that all the stars are aligning for him to be hitting this number tonight.
Yeah.
Cool.
We both like the play. We both have all of these picks in a slip. We're back outside in the yard, so the energy is good. Think we're gonna get a sweep today.
Yep. So that will be all for us, folks. We will be checking in with you tomorrow. I will be dropping the link down below for the DGF tool. Really great tool. So far we are 7-2, looking to go 8-2. And if you guys want to play that DGF pick alone, go ahead, hit it on a straight bet on FanDuel or DraftKings, BetMGM. One of those apps are gonna allow you to just single prop, throw a 20 or throw a 10 or whatever you want to do. Cool. Happy betting, folks, and have a good one.
Happy Monday.
Said it's your man Beezy, and you either get with it or get lost.